jolt and then you'll die.
Hey guys, look here, back on a video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to set up touch eraser for the the X360 controller illuminator. But let's firstly show you how to get touch eraser to work. Link in the description. It'll take you over to touch eraser, but I'll just do this. So the first thing I want you to do is to install for Windows. This thing only works for Windows, sadly, but it's still cool. But what I want you to do is to install the Windows app. Install it, go through the installation process. There's nothing really to fully install. You just download the application and then just open it up. And the next thing I want you to do is go over to the Play App Store on your phone. Go to the Play App Store here. And then I want you to type in touch eraser. And as you can see, I want you to get this one that's in the Play App Store on your phone. Make sure it's made by whatever this name is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but make sure it also says this as well. Second thing I want you to do is to install this app on your phone, and then also install it on your computer. After you have it fully installed, I want you to open up the application. For me, I have to open up the application in a different way because I have this fully set up. So look, you have even if it shows up with some random thing, just click fix or download. Make sure everything that it says here, just click fix. Anything that's below fix, just click it. I'm gonna ignore that. So you're in the thing, and you want to, you want to fully set it up. These are the controls that are right here. These are the controls. Trigger for this. Basically, just copy down all of these controls that I have here. And as you can see, if I turn my wheel, as you can see, everything works properly without any problem. As soon as you have all of those settings down, I want you to click save so you can fully save that. Next thing I want you to do is go over to options. Wait, wrong thing. I want you to go over to game settings, and as you can see, the X360 controller illuminator. What I want you to do is to, let me get out of here. I want you to do is to highlight this, basically, select it. Then I want you to open. What is gonna take? It's gonna take you to a different thing where all the X360 files are. I want you to hold your mouse, hold a left click and highlight all the stuff that's in that folder, and then what I want you to do is to copy it. Next thing I want you to do is to go over to the Roblox player, open file location again, and then the main thing I want you to do is just paste it into the file. After you've done that, close out this file thing. Next thing I want you to do is click plus the add thing right here. And I want you to do is to go over to open file location, go to Roblox player, open its file location, and basically click Roblox player beta. That's really important because Roblox player launcher is not actually, it's just launching the player, but Roblox player beta is the actual thing. I want you to select Roblox player beta and then open. For me, I'm not going to do that because I already did it as that. Then I want you to go over to the X360 controller illuminator and check PID, VID. I want you to check that and then all the 32 bits that are right here. Next thing, I want you to do the same thing for the Roblox player beta. Select PID, VID, and then select all the 32 bits right here. As soon as you finish that, basically what I want you to do is to close out the application. Close it out, make sure touch racer is still running, make sure everything is still intact. But the last thing I want you to do is to go over to Roblox, right? And then all those things that you selected, I want you to copy the file. I want you to copy the file again. And the next thing I want you to do is to create a new file called the steering wheel. Basically anything that you want. For me, I'll just go over here and just click this. But I want you to do is to click a file. I want you to basically make a file that's called basically steering wheel. You can put this on your desktop. You can put this wherever you want. But for me, I am gonna put it on my desktop just so it's easier to find. I'm gonna call it steering wheel setup for Roblox. You can name it whatever you want. Then I want you to open up that file and just paste the files in there. As you can see here, everything is put there. Now, you have the files just in case when Roblox updates, you don't need to redo the process. You can just copy the files from here and paste them. As soon as you finish that, you can exit out of that, and then also now you can go to Roblox. For me, I'm gonna test it on Rainbow because that's Rainbow is the main thing that I play. Now, when you get into your game, and now, as soon as you get into your game, first thing we want you to do is to turn your wheel. Turn it whatever way you want. Turn it to the right or left. If this white dot pops on, that means your turning is actually good. But if it doesn't pop up, if you click all your buttons and it doesn't pop up, that means you did not set up the Xbox 360, the illuminator correctly, and you have to redo the process. But next, what you want you to do is when you get into the full game, you click play. I want you to turn the wheel a second time, just so you can make sure that the wheel is actually moving. So now you have your steering wheel, you have your wheel working, but now you want to, now you want to make sure your pedals are working. For that, you just click here. You just click this thing right here, get into your thing, make sure the steering works, and then the next thing I want you to do is to slightly put your thumb down and to see if the car is moving. As you can see here, my car is moving. And if I go full acceleration, as you can see, it fully works. Test this for the forward one as well, slightly move it forward. And if the car rolls, then it really works. And after you finish getting all that, you could add a couple more settings, like blinkers and all that. For me, I don't know how to fully set that up yet, because for me, mine is a bit glitchy. But as soon as you get it to fully work, and now you have basically a free steering wheel for Roblox without spending a huge amount of money just to get this to work. For me, I have myself a setup where I have it so basically my phone is in this position right in front of me, how it's facing upwards, and how basically I can let go of the wheel and the phone would stay in that position. For you, you don't really need to do that, but for me, I do it for the realistic purposes. But for me, sometimes, you know those times when you get called to do something and then you have to leave the wheel alone and you want to leave the wheel in a certain position. And as you can see, as soon as I have mine set it up, now I can it's basically like a regular wheel. And that's basically all for today's video. There's a little quick tutorial how to set up Touch Racer, how to basically get a free steering wheel on Roblox, and to set up Touch Racer for basically the X360 illuminator. I hope this video helped you a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next